All right, Team BCS. I'm showing you the word grow because that's been our word for the year. It's been our theme. And there's so much that we do not know, and those things go together. It's a struggle, just like when we're learning and we don't know something. It forces us to have to grow so that we can learn it. I'm going to start with us doing another art project to grow those art skills. So I'm going to head to my art station that I have set up. And I hope you're having a great day. So here's my setup. I have my paper ready. I'm on the dining room table, so I put newspaper under it. I have some brushes. And I love to squeeze out paint blobbies on a paper towel because when I'm done, I can just get rid of it. And it's easy cleanup. These are just little acrylic paints that I have here at home, but you can use what you choose. If you want to use crayons, go ahead. If you want to use markers, those will work. If you want to also try watercoloring, that would be a great option too. You could also just leave it as pencil and draw this. So we're doing birdhouses and tulips. Focusing in on the spring season. I have my paper up, down again, long ways, and I'm going to draw 3 birdhouses. One is going to be on the left, one will be down low in the middle, and then one will be on the right side of the paper. And then down here below, I will have tulips growing. And then we'll have the sky and clouds. Okay, so let's start drawing. This is like the wooden pole that the birdhouse sits on. Sort of like a tree trunk. I'm going to do 3 of those. That one is going to be taller than the one in the middle. And then on the one over here, I'm going to make it the tallest. So all of these birdhouses are at different heights. All right. Then on the top of that beam, we're going to put a platform for the birdhouse to sit on. So I'm going to do a line across on all of those. Looks like we have 3 letter T's. Okay, and that platform is like another beam, so I'm going to fill that in. And now we will do the birdhouses on top. We have our beam, we have our platform, the birdhouse can sit on those. Okay. So this is going to be like a house shape. Put my roof on. And then you can even add a little spire on top of your birdhouse. Definitely need your hole for the bird to go in. Okay, there's birdhouse number 1 up there. Now I'm going to do the one in the middle. You don't have to put the hole in the same spot. And some birdhouses have more than one hole. Okay. On this one, I'm going to have 2 holes. Making it that house shape. There we are, 3 birdhouses. Can put another spire on this too. Okay. Now I'm going to draw some tulips at the bottom. So we have some long tulip leaves that are going to stick up all around these birdhouses. Sort of like thick blades of grass. You just want to fill up the bottom so it looks filled in with the tulip leaves and stems. Here we go. Okay. So we have leaves and stems. Now we're going to do the flower part of the tulip. So I'm going to make them closed tulips. They won't be opened up yet. So I have a leaf of the flower right there, a leaf of the flower right there, and then a pointed one on top. So look at your space and see how big the tulip can be so that it shows. So I made that one smaller. Okay, so we have our birdhouses and we have our tulips. Since I'm going to paint, I'm going to start with the sky. So I have a thicker brush so I can do the sky faster because there's going to be a lot of sky on the paper. And then I'll just start painting for the background here. I'm keeping the brush going in the same direction. You can tell when I'm running out of paint because you can see the paper. So I'm going to start dipping it back. I don't have to have a solid blue because some of the paper showing through can be like clouds in the sky. Okay, so I mostly have that sky filled in. I have another blue that I'm going to use. It's a little darker, so I can mix that in. On all the spots, I'm seeing more of the paper, so I can blend it together. Just smushing the brush so it will mix with the other color. It will be like your brush is dry when you're blending like this. You just keep smashing the brush and it will blend some more. All right. I have some white. So I'm going to just put a cloud here. Using the white paint over where I have solid blue in the sky. So I'm continuing the sky around all of those birdhouses to fill it in. And now I'm working on going around the flowers. Almost done filling in the blue. Okay, now the cool thing about the birdhouses is you can really make them any color because it's like the birdhouses are painted. So it doesn't have to be brown because that's wooden. People paint wood any color. So I'm going to use green and make the beam a dark green or a teal color right there. And then I'm going to make that match the platform that the birdhouse is on. And the roof. So the beam, the platform, and the roof will be the same color. All right. I'm going to change that up on each birdhouse so they're different. So my next one, I'm going to make this orange color. So the beam will be orange. The platform will be orange. And the roof will be orange. This is so calming to me. I just got Jude down for his nap. He is sound asleep. Sherry's in her office working. I'm painting. This is awesome. All right. For my next one, I'm going to make magenta. There's so many cool names for colors. Magenta. Who has that job, naming colors? I have to say I'm not used to doing art one-handed. All right, that looks cool. Now each birdhouse inside will be a different color. So I'm going to choose a lime green and put that here on the orange one. Okay. And I'm going to choose a yellow to put with the teal. This is a tinier brush, so it shows whenever I scrape the paper, it will make that paint line. So if you want to create texture when you're painting, that's one way to do it. All right. What color should I choose next for the last birdhouse on the inside? Let's see. I think I'm going to go with this tan color. So I don't have any more brushes, and you don't have to have a lot of brushes. You can just wipe off your brush and go on to the next color. Or if you keep dabbing on the paper towel and you get most of that paint off, then you can go into a new color and it won't really mix too much. In the classroom, I like to just have the kids have a baby wipe, and then they can squeeze the paint off the brush and go to a different color. Okay. Just trying to get that green out. Cool. I'm going to make the inside of the birdhouses filled in with black marker. There we go. Now to the tulips. I have three kinds of green. I have the teal, the lime, and the darker green, the regular looking green. So I can mix those. When you combine different colors of green in nature, it looks more realistic. So I'm just gonna put a little of this lime on there. And I'll go back and do a different green. All right, here's the regular looking green. All right, I got the leaves and stems filled in. I'm seeing where I can put a little bit more blue here to fill in the sky. Okay, and I want to have my tulips red. Awesome. I hope you've enjoyed doing art with me. It's been great. You can have fun using whatever medium you're going to do for this project. Paints, you could have just colored it with crayon, marker, or used watercolor. Can't wait to see pictures of your art. Birdhouses and tulips. It's springtime. All right, love you. Bye-bye.